Hi everybody and welcome to the latest video. It's Thursday morning, which means it's market day in Garstang. Unfortunately, we had some really bad weather overnight and it seems to have put off the majority of stall holders from even turning up. We've got a handful of stalls. The fishmonger is here, there's a card stall seller, and there is a clothes stall seller right further down, but there's huge gaps. It doesn't even look like the market is on, which is a bit of a shame, but not completely unsurprising because it's very gloomy looking outside. Whilst I was recording yesterday's vlog, I'd said that we'd not had a good day on eBay because at that point we hadn't actually sold much of anything. However, in the evening, when Beck and I were on our date night, we actually had some really fantastic sales, including one really stonking sale, and I'm just going to share that with you. As you can see, overall there really is not a lot going out today, this morning. Hopefully we will get more sales as we go through the day, but this stuff, even though there's not a lot here, there is an item on this table which some of you will appreciate has gone for a fair chunk of cash and is has given us a decent margin, which is always lovely. So a couple of the shop stuff that sold, we've sold an Annabelle Living Dead doll, so that's a nice little sale. We sold an Nendroid Peabody figure. These are really nice, by the Good Smile Company. And then we've got a couple of used items. Sold this new Super Mario Brothers. We actually sent out an offer of £13 for it, and it sold, so I'm happy to see that go. It's a really good condition actually, but that sold. But this really here is the star of the show, the Sinclair ZX80. Recently got this as part of a haul. Someone that walked into the shop and said they had some stuff they want to get rid of, and they've actually been back in since and said there's a couple more boxes of things to go through, so who knows what I may find in my next visit. But this item here has gone, even though I listed it as for spares because I couldn't fully test it, but I did power it on and I could confirm that the keys are all working, and there was a display, even though it was poor quality, to my TV. This thing has gone on an offer. I could have held out for a bit more, I reckon. This has gone for £300 plus shipping. So I am absolutely thrilled with that sale. It could have held out for more, I'm sure of it, if I was willing to wait, but I kind of like the cash flow, kind of need the cash flow. So with that in mind, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a decent offer of £300. So absolutely thrilled with that. Need to get that shipped off nice and carefully, so it reaches its new owner in one piece. It's come to my attention that wholesalers were definitely being a lot more lenient during the pandemic lockdown than they are now in terms of opening an account. I remember speaking to Shazad about this, who some of you will know. He's often in comments and live streams and chats. I spoke to Shazad about this, I remember, and he advised that I open as many accounts as I could, whilst they are keen, as it were. And I did open quite a few wholesale accounts, and it went through quite easily without a hitch when I told them that I had a shop, etc. But recently I've come across a couple more wholesale accounts that I wouldn't mind having access to, because I like the stock they have and I like their pricing, from what I've seen of it anyway, from what I've had a little peek, as it were. But I like the range more than anything because I've not seen all the pricing, because that's difficult to do. But I've come across a roadblock a couple of times, and those roadblocks are: number one, we're close but we're not there yet, VAT registration, and number two, being a limited company. So even though I do have obviously a physical shop and I can say we have a physical shop, that might work with some wholesalers, but it's now becoming apparent that it's not enough for other wholesalers. Some wholesalers do require you, in terms of opening an account, they require you to have a VAT registered business and be trading as a limited company. So those are things that are going to happen, but I might actually just expedite, because even though we're not quite at that level yet, part of me is thinking we are going to go over it, so it makes sense. And then limited, again, it makes sense. It would just make things look a lot more official, and like proper, I guess. So I think it's something that I'm gonna need to be getting in touch with an accountant for. I didn't actually update you guys for a little while. I've been having too much fun dressing up as Michael Myers, but Rebecca actually has only just joined us.
I joined you about an hour ago.
But I didn't mention that you weren't even here in the morning. It was just me and my daughter in the shop in the morning, and then Beck has just joined us. She technically shouldn't have come in because she's not feeling too well. There seems to be something.
To be off.
There's definitely lurgies going around though, isn't there? Everyone seems to be like the youngest is a little bit run down. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just gone to, as soon as she came in, I've made a trip down to the roasting joint, and I'm just looking forward to lunch because I don't think you can buy anything from the roasting joint and not like it.
We have to stop with the roasting joint.
No. I've just gone for the chicken goujon sandwich. I got you the sweet chili chicken bites. Are you gonna say no to them?
No.
No, exactly. You can't buy something from there and not like it. Considering how bad the weather has deteriorated as the afternoon has gone on, it's now really just horrible and dark outside. Very horrible and very dark. We've actually done okay in the shop, which is excellent. eBay has also been very good. eBay's really picked up over the last couple of days and made up for the few days before it where it was kind of lagging behind. So I'm really pleased with how that's going. We've gotten all our shipping sorted out, ready to go. And I've just taken the opportunity to photograph the second set of Kef speakers that I've had sitting around. That will be a nice £100 sale for us as well once they sell. We sold one pair and I just wanted that sale to just go through so I could then just relist with the new photographs to reflect the different speakers that we'll be shipping out. So pretty good so far, pretty good. I've also placed another wholesale order, so we are now expecting a couple of wholesale orders to come through. Probably won't be this week, it will be next week those will come through, which means we'll have to find space for the stock on the shop floor, which we're managing to do because we are selling some bits and pieces here and there, and we're finding new ways of displaying the stock, and it's just nice, especially in the run up to Christmas, to have new fresh stock as people pop in on a more and more regular basis. So that's it for now, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.